Yeah, boy.
Alien.
Wembynyama skying over everybody, and he lays it in.
Versus the best shooter God has ever created.
Steph relocate. Got a three!
The stars came out to put on a show. The coaches coached their asses off. And what we got was a chess match that bordered on a masterpiece. Roll the tape. The first thing of note is that Coach Kerr finally decided to do it. He benched Kuminga and replaced him with their 56th second-round draft pick, Will Richard. Moses Moody also made an appearance in the starting lineup. From the outset, Dre was the primary on Wemby, and Castle started the game by picking up Steph 94 feet. Coach Johnson's plan was to have Wemby helping off of Dre in the pick-and-pop situations.
To get the ball so you can move it or get into your offense, whatever you want. Draymond's been hitting threes this year, but that one off front iron.
And on the other side of the floor, the idea was to go right at Steph and force him to work defensively.
Castle going up and a foul on Curry right away.
With Curry motioning Moody to fill deeper into the right wing, his inverted ball screen opened up the Red Sea for Moses.
Moses Moody bottoming a three.
After the Warriors had switched the Devin ball screen, Wemby saw Dre cheating in the gap and sent the bullet to Devin. But off the miss, Will Richard was no match on the offensive glass.
Wembynyama skying over everybody, and he lays it in.
Seeing Draymond picking up his dribble unnecessarily, Wemby decided to pressure more. But Steph's curl off the pin opened up the corner for Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler with the corner three.
Dre got the grenade from Jimmy, and from the free throw line, Vic put him in his place.
Draymond, his second three, blocked by Wembynyama on the three-pointer.
In transition, Wemby decided to go right at Draymond, drawing three before finding Barnes in the corner.
Quickly up to Victor. Victor with some giddy up. Barnes, same spot, same result.
Mr. 100%. Just let me know when he misses.
Steph's answer was a pause dribble that got him to step on Castle and created the finger roll opportunity.
Wembynyama galloping, hard to not help. F down the lane, speaking of galloping, right to the rim to lay it up and in.
Next, he darted off the Dre DHO for another one of his ridiculous-leaning threes.
Perfect. Steph kind of an excuse me three, and it's a deep two. He had a foot on the line.
The thing that I loved about Castle was the creativity, using the pound dribble to dust Curry and lift Dre on the help.
Alex English, or rather past Alex English.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what a move.
When Kuminga came into the game, he got completely out-hustled by Stefan on the glass.
Vassell walking in. Castle to follow.
He just out-muscled Jonathan Kuminga for that offensive rebound.
With Steph drawing two on the drive, Al Horford was the release valve in the right corner. But the Steph on Steph violence on the other side kept on going.
Fading away that mid-range.
Yeah, he's too big and strong once he gets in the paint area.
Unfortunately, just like Uncle Dre, the Spurs couldn't be bothered on JK distance attempts. With Wemby's drive drawing the double along the baseline, the wrap-around pass from Victor was ridiculous.
Who switches for three?
And that ball was tipped.
28-14, Spurs up double digits going into the second. The second quarter began with Victor taking Dre off the dribble before splitting the double on the one-legged fadeaway.
Parents as well. Hits that fadeaway. Still a tough shot, but he got it down.
Yeah, it was a tough shot.
Coming off the pin down, he splashed one in Jimmy's face with zero space.
They were multifaceted. They were getting to the free throw line. They were driving it. Wembynyama dropping in a three. Talk about multifaceted.
Splash cousin, still getting completely disrespected from distance. Next, it was a handoff into a flare for the elbow pull.
He runs like a gazelle. Around Champagne, he can power around him. Jimmy with the mid-range. Mid-range.
With the Warriors now doubling his every paint touch, advantages were now opening up in the corners. With Steph on Curry like white on rice, the chef faked the get before curling for the off-foot lay.
Moses is shooting. Steph down the lane to flip it up and in. Use Steph's movement. Just curled to the basket. The guy's behind him.
Next, he darted off the Horford handoff before putting his body into Luke to negate the shot blocker.
Talking about the center depth of San Antonio. Curry! He bumped into Cornette. He heard the whistle. He flipped it in and an opportunity for a three-point play.
The Spurs' answer was a staggered fake get action. That let Wemby dime up Castle with Steph trailing.
Two put off the play.
Wembynyama, throw it up for Castle. Area 51 reverse style.
Oh my.
But when Steph went full Kareem in the paint,
Steph in the lane, a little running hook. How about Curry?
I knew we were in for one of those nights from him.
Racing out to the line, thought about the three, mid-range instead. Perfect. Told you, the mid-range is also there.
And I wasn't wrong, because when Will Richards saved the ball to Jimmy, Devin fell asleep on the Steph replacement, and the alien couldn't do anything with that.
And Steph on a relocate. There it is. He drops in the three. He puts his hands up in celebration.
Thank you, guys.
I'm the greatest three-point shooter of all time.
Then he came off the get action, and with Vic and drop, splash.
Steph had hit one, and there's another one. Back-to-back threes.
The Spurs' answer was to try and run the retirement home Warriors into the ground.
Badly, Castle out of the pack. Vassell fouled and got it right in front of his own bench, and Draymond skipping down the end of the court saying review it.
It's time to call the fours.
That's not going to be overturned.
It's not going to be overturned, I don't think.
Defensive foul stands, and the challenge team unsuccessful.
But Steph kept cooking folks off the dribble in early offense.
Curry off glass. He's got 20 in the third.
The Warriors were putting fear into every fan in the Frostbank Center, as Steph and the entire team were starting to catch fire that could not be contained.
Even the shot clock at 5. Jimmy, the bailout three. Got it! And it's a three-point game.
With Pod setting the flare, the Spurs' miscommunication left the best shooter ever wide open.
Curry banked another one in. Little mid-range bank action.
Victor eventually responded, coming off the big-to-big screen before crossing Horford for the pull.
Wembynyama crossing up. Oh, got it.
And making good decisions off the short roll to find the big-to-big connection.
Wembynyama up to Cornet.
The final stretch began with Victor's roll drawing 4 Warriors into the paint, and Julian was the beneficiary.
A good start.
I'll take that. Everybody collapsed looking for the lob to Victor Wembynyama. He sucked in the entire defense.
Then it was a post entry into Wemby, who used the escape dribble to generate the incredible fade at the nail.
Wembynyama going back to that mid-range. Yes, sir.
Wow.
In transition, with Wemby as the trail man, Al was late getting to the spot.
Wembynyama. Atwakwa.
Look out. Look out.
Wemby's rolls kept sucking defenders in, leading to open shooters in the corners.
Harrison Barnes will tee up a triple. Oh, man.
Coach Kerr had to put Curry back in, and after using the change of direction on Devin, he got into the teeth of the defense, finishing amongst the trees.
In the lane, Steph putting it up and in. He's got 39.
Then he started calling pods to set picks to attack the slower-footed Luke.
Majewski open three. Bottoms!
It was a battle of who can make their teammates better the most, with Wemby drawing 2 on the ball and diming up his big in the paint.
Wembynyama to Cornet, bang, lay it up and in.
But Chef Curry refused to give this one away, coming off the DHO, drawing Wemby for the rainbow miss. But the relocation off the O board was the backbreaker.
Steph relocate, got a three! Gary did it again, back-to-back offensive rebounds. I told you, it's the offensive rebounding.
Victor's answer was to dart one straight through Dre's eye.
3. Right in the face of Draymond Green.
Might be poised to hit a couple more of those.
Leveraging the pump to draw the second defender for the point center alley.
French vanilla.
Second effort to generate second chance points. The man was doing it all.
Wembynyama, no, second time, yes.
All right, Victor is working so hard.
Unfortunately, there was a miscommunication where it seemed like Wemby wanted Fox on Jimmy, and Butler made them pay for that mistake.
Butler three. Oh, Jimmy! You want to dare me to shoot it? I've made 5 threes tonight. Line it up and shoot it with confidence.
And with Steph going full Cookie Monster.
Castle skip pass, Steph's off the whole way.
Vic's annihilation of Al in the paint was too little too late.
Decisive. Ooh, Wembynyama will dunk that down.
They got more decisive offensively with their ball screens, who they want to attack, who they want to pick on.
As Steph's 46-point masterpiece was too much for the young Spurs to overcome,